Hello and welcome to Opening Bids, today where we're doing Final Fantasy VII. So you're seeing our behind the scenes of our podcast, where we are joined with this very special guest. I hear he is the Omnisire of the Omnislash, the craptastic companion of Kate Sif. Unfortunately not Tifa's lover. We are joined with Dan. How are you, Dan?
What do you mean, not Tifa's lover? I put a lot of time into that day.
It's that day.
Just because you've got a Japanese love pillow of Tifa, mate, doesn't mean that you're truly in a relationship.
We've all got a Japanese love pillow of Tifa, Dan. We all own one.
You're gonna have to update it, though, boys. You're gonna have to update it for the remake version of Tifa.
No, I've got the one with the really polygonal blocky.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a fondness for kind of Tifa with multiple angles. I like an angular woman.
Angle Tifa. But
I like angle Tifa. Yeah, go on, jump into it. I'm gonna
say now, I'm a bit scared because out of the three of us, I am the least Final Fantasy VII Pro, as in I've played it once. So I feel like I'm gonna miss loads of things, and Dan's gonna be just there fuming that I'm not.
In half an hour, I don't think there's much you can miss, to be honest. Is there, Dan? Is it like the first half an hour is kind of the most
streamlined?
Yeah, it's pretty linear, isn't it? Like, you can do no wrong, Seth. You just go with it, mate.
You wait, I will.
Me and Dan are just there. I thought the first boss wasn't optional, but somehow Steph just walked out of the fucking reactor number 5 and didn't blow it up.
He never got off the train. How
he didn't even meet Aerith.
Carried on. I mean, if we've only got half an hour to play, what you might as well do is just wait the timer out and make your own.
That's an idea. I've never ever experienced that.
Yeah, because normally you have like another 20 minutes to escape by the time you've actually gone.
Mate, they're so lenient with your time. Like
in remake, they let you pick the time.
And even then, you've still got loads of time.
What do you mean they let you pick the time?
You set the time on the bomb.
Do you?
You get rewarded if you're a bit risky.
Really? With what? With Gil?
Nah. Oh yes. Well, items.
Oh, like materia?
Yeah.
Oh
man.
Any special materia?
Just to quickly let people know.
Yes.
Currently, I'm streaming this on Twitch, so Tom and Dan are watching this at a delayed pace.
Yes.
And then the second thing is, out of the three of us, Dan is the only one who's actually played and completed Remake. I have only played the demo, and Tom hasn't played it at all.
No,
don't worry.
I've got nothing.
Dan will not spoil Remake because I will kill him.
I am 100 hours in now.
Fucking hell!
Yep.
Are you serious? Where does it end? It ends when you leave Midgard, does it not?
Don't say anything. I don't want to know when it ends.
By the way,
I just said,
for the sake of not missing anything, pick up the bodies. Check the guards' bodies.
Touch them.
Touch the bodies and
receive the potion.
There, look at that. No fucking missables in this opening bid.
Nah.
I'll get all the potions.
What I remember from playing this when I was younger, right? When I first remember playing Final Fantasy VII, is I used magic for everything. Like I'd always attack with magic. Like I would never attack. And when I played this through again more recently, probably I don't know, last summer sometime. So just I don't know, 9 months ago, for example, I completed it again. Most recent time I completed it, I barely used magic at all. At all. I think literally just like haste, barrier, sometimes stuff like that, a bit of healing, but I never used any attacking magic. Literally all I did was attack the whole run.
I mean, that's the charm of the game as well. It's just very versatile when it comes to combat.
It is, isn't it?
You can play it however you like.
Yeah. But I mean, it's one thing. Like I think if you're not turning Barrett into a human shield, then you're playing the game wrong, in my opinion. you literally just like get cover materia on him, master it, and then put counter attack on him. So every single time somebody attacks you, he takes the shot with like 9,000 health and just counter attacks for 9,000 damage. You literally, you can just put the controller down and you can just watch yourself win.
Oh, so you just named Cloud as Clouder? No, no changes.
Amateur. He wasn't wrong.
Let's be inventive for Barrett. What have you done with Barrett?
Barrett.
There. God, this is the worst opening bid we've done yet.
I want to be canonical.
Oh, piss on it, Steph. You could have at least taken a couple letters out and called him Brat.
Poor Brat.
And you could just take the U out and he'd be Clod and Brat. There you go.
Well, there's actually an enemy called Proud Clod.
There is Proud Clod. It's the it's what Heidegger and Scarlet. Yeah. And it's before you fight Hojo, isn't it? Yeah. The thing is, I remember fighting Proud Clod for the first time and I thought, this is going to be the hardest one yet, because look at the size of that thing. It's like a house. It's like a big house with a laser cannon stuck to the front of it, which is kind of similar to Midgar, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Midgar is literally a town built to hold up a cannon.
It worked out all right in the end, didn't it?
I mean, it worked out perfectly at the end of the day. But, Proud Clod was an absolute pushover. Proud Clod was a piece of piss from what I remember. It was Hojo who was trouble if you didn't have resistances with, like, ribbon and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Hojo was a bastard if you didn't have, like, any sort of resistances.
I literally don't have a clue what you're on about. I played this on the PSP when the PSP was a thing.
Yes.
So. Well, that was the last time I played it.
Really?
When I was traveling in abroad for work.
I remember you sending us the video of you battering Ruby Weapon.
Yeah.
Which I've still never done, Dan. I've still never done that.
Oh, battering Ruby Weapons. Fun. And it's great fun when you don't do it by, like, insta-kill. With
Yeah.
So, being able to do it with, like, a proper loadout was good fun.
Do you know what the problem is? Is I've never had the tenacity in Final Fantasy VII. I feel like I've done everything in the game. Like I've collected everything or experienced pretty much all there is to experience, except for a few things, and that's I've never had the tenacity to get a golden chocobo. Therefore, I've never had the tenacity to get Knights of the Round, and I've never.
Need a guide.
Yeah.
But how is anyone ever going to do that?
or like the correct breeding patterns. What the fuck were they thinking with that? Go head down, Steph. Don't go through door. Head down.
Don't go through door.
Head down. Yes.
I'm going down.
Yes,
what
good.
Am I doing in it? Oh, there's a chest.
There's a chest. There you go. No missables in this. You get a phoenix down.
Oh, you could have picked it up in like a mad rush on the way back. Make things a bit more spicy.
I pushed the button.
Yeah, so like I've never there are certain things in the game I've never really gotten to doing. In like Ruby Weapon, I've never even I don't know, I can't bring myself to go down the route of the chocobo breeding, to be honest. I wish there was a way of getting Knights of the Round, or I mean there are ways of beating him without Knights of the Round, and it mainly revolves around Mimic and stuff like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, putting yourself into a massive loop.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but yeah, there's definitely ways.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for viewers, listeners, Steph saying, I'm not involved in this chat whatsoever, basically to highlight the fact that Steph's not so involved in the Final Fantasy VII chat, is before we started recording, Steph had a violent outburst about an offer for cream eggs at 11 quid.
Hey man, 48 cream eggs.
I mean,
£11.
Hang on. I tell you what, I'm gonna. What is that? What is that per cream egg? No, I want to find out what price that actually is per cream egg.
It's a bargain per cream egg. That's what it is.
How are we going to work that out though? So is it just 48 divided by 11?
Exactly it, mate.
No, that's not it, is it? Is it 11 divided by 48? It's 22p per egg.
Oh,
that's really good.
Yeah, isn't it? See, that's why I had an outburst about it.
I know, heart attack waiting to happen.
They can be up to 70p per unit in the shops. That's a lot. They're only little things, aren't they? I think a cream egg is a delicious thing. Don't get me wrong, but I don't get why they're held like liquid gold. I understand the kind of fondant middle is a precious thing and unique to the cream egg, but I just don't think it's worth 70p. It's not 70p's worth of confectionery, in my opinion.
I think Cloud's an absolute madman for jumping onto a ladder and then go down the ladder. Absolute anarchist.
This is how I do it.
Look at him.
If we've learned anything about Cloud, it's that he's particularly rogue with many.
Flashy.
Yeah. One thing I do want to talk about, and it's something you touched on, Dan. So before we have recorded this as our opening bid episode and subsequently our podcast episode, we've watched Advent Children, and that was fun for all of us. We had a good time, didn't we?
Yes.
And and
what are you doing missing you
were talking about how edgy Cloud is. Now I've got a bit of beef with this as well, I think, because in Final Fantasy VII, the one we're currently playing, Cloud's never portrayed as a like seriously edgy character or whatnot.
No.
So why is this a thing? Why is
Kingdom Hearts.
Why is he... Oh.
Yeah, that's the answer.
What, because they turned him into some like emo, like cloak wearing fucking masochist or something?
Yeah, pretty much. Because Kingdom Hearts came out before Advent Children, and so that was like.
Did it?
Yeah, because they brought out all the Final Fantasy characters.
What am I saving?
Steph, I've got a question. Go to oh no, is order there in the main menu?
Order.
I will do it after this fight.
Order. Yeah, but you got back attacked. They're gonna take you right on the rear.
Just press R1 and L1 and it counteracts it.
Was it?
Yeah, R1 and L1 and it tries to run away, but then they face the same way.
Oh.
Like if it starts with back attack, you just do R1 L1 quickly, and then they're facing the enemy, so you take less damage.
They only done 5 damage anyway, so I think.
Yep, that's going to cost us. Yeah. So sorry, who was saying what?
So I've got order.
Okay, order, and then click on Barrett.
Put him into the back row.
Yep, put him into the back row. Yeah, click on him again.
Put him into the front row. Yeah.
No. Click on like Barrett again. Like click on Barrett and then click on Barrett again.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, and then he's in the back row, and it means he takes less damage from physical attacks, but his attack won't be compromised because he's got a long range weapon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Pushing up as well.
Yeah, sorry, Dan. What were you saying? So Kingdom Hearts. So this Kingdom Hearts came out before Advent Children. So Advent Children was 2006. When's Kingdom Hearts coming out?
That's like 2001. Or...
Is it?
Yeah.
Flip.
Because I think Final Fantasy X came out in 2000, so that must be.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, and when they brought all the Final Fantasy characters out in it, Cloud was there, just like really how he was portrayed in Advent Children, and for a long time after that, very grungy, depressed, down, like very dark and moody. Yes. And
that's just something they've kind of continued for a prolonged period of time, basically.
Until now.
Yeah.
Because they've sort of, like with all the characters in the remake, they've sort of walked back on a lot of things, and they're still totally the same characters, but there's a lot more life in them now.
Yeah. Well, good. So it should be like they were always kind of 3-dimensional characters, and that's not a joke based on the fact that they're made out of polygons. Like they're like genuinely they're quite 3-dimensional characters. But the thing is, what like I remember in Final Fantasy VII is Cloud starts off a bit moody, and then by the end of the game, he's like, "Come on, gang, let's take the fight to Sephiroth." And
because he's basically kind of.
Yeah,
you go.
After I remember his attitude basically just changed after he takes a a swim in the live stream, basically, isn't it?
Well, I mean, he's trying to be someone else. He's trying to be someone he's not, and that's one of the themes as well.
Big shot.
Oh, fucking hell, Steph. Jesus Christ.
Here comes the
out of
big
nowhere.
shot.
Oh, God.
Oh,
So,
no.
one thing. Wait. So, Cloud became an edgy monster.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
there's
for a bit.
one thing I kind of that I've learned over time, I'd say, and I'd say Cloud, or the way Cloud's been portrayed more to the point, has been instrumental in helping me to learn this. Now, Final Fantasy VII, well, not Final Fantasy VII, but like Kingdom Hearts, follow that on, Advent Children, they kind of portray the fact that like you'll be an interesting sort of fella if you are full of self-loathing. Now, that may be fine if you're 14 and
Attack while the tail's up.
and you
You're
cry,
not meant to, Daniel.
Oh.
Barrett was just keyed up, ready to go.
and wank into socks. That's what they taught you. Now, it didn't become evident to me until much later that women find self-loathing repulsive. Repulsive. So I'm going to blame a very dry 4-year spell of my life on the fact that I liked anime shit. That's all I've got to say.
I mean, you do you, man. We've got to learn somehow.
You do you.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. That was the input I need. That was the input I needed.
That fight is stupidly easy compared to
It's
the
a
remake
toughie,
one.
isn't it?
The remake one was fucking nails.
Oh,
Is
man.
it actually hard?
Oh,
It goes on for ages as well.
every boss is hard. Every boss
Really?
is just pure magic.
Fuck.
Except for bar 1 or 2.
Because the thing is, it's seven. Although it's like it is a classic. I do find it one of the easier Final Fantasies if I'm straight down the line. Like, I could float through it.
Yeah. I haven't played a lot
like-
of Final Fantasies, we say. I've only played 7, 10, 15. That's about it.
See, 10 I think is can be a tough one as well because 10,
Well, yeah, that
you're-
fight
you're-
with fucking what's his name?
Seymour
Seymour at the top of that
before you
ice
get to
mountain.
Danakins. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck me, that's a ball ache. It keeps turning you into a fucking zombie and then casting life on you.
That thing.
And then you think, oh right, he's had his
pain in
turn,
the arse.
and then he takes another. It's ignorant.
And
is
then
what
the fight after that with Unalesca when you get to Anakin.
Oh,
Because she starts off with just messing about with you.
yeah.
That's exactly the same thing.
Once again, that fight in Zanarkand is a bit like Hojo in this one. It's all about just multiple status conditions and fucking about with you, and bollocks to it. I want to play 10 again though. I'm
10's
feeling
so
that.
good.
10's beautiful. It's a stunner.
I mean, I never find most Final Fantasies that hard because and like I said with Remake at the moment, like my first playthrough was like 60 hours.
Yes.
Because I take my time, not only looking at
Sorry,
everything.
how does Jessie's leg get stuck considering all she's done is stand there?
Has anyone ever left there to die?
You have to be a monster.
I mean, can you? I've never tried.
Yeah. No, neither have I. My conscience has always got the better of me.
Yeah. Sorry, Dan, carry on. You
Sorry, Dan.
get your mouse over games.
That's the thing, and then I just tend to grind, even when I don't have to. So I get to the end of the game, and it's not, especially with JRPGs, it's just there's no challenge, and if anything, that's a bit of a problem.
Yes.
But it always feels like I'll do the optional bosses and then go back to the main final boss, and I'm like, that was easy.
Yeah. I'm the same, mate. I'm exactly the same. I have the same dynamic. I always find that I'm overpowered. Like halfway through the game, I'm significantly further ahead than I should be. 10, from what I remember with 10, you had a certain cap on how much you could upgrade by certain points in the story, unless you developed too far. Am I right?
Yeah,
The sphere grid wasn't totally open, was it? Like
because you couldn't find what you needed to get past certain, like you needed level 1, level 2, level 3 key tiers.
That's it. Yeah. So like that always held a certain element of challenge. There were always ways around it if you knew where to go, where to grind, whatever. But like that always held an element of challenge, which is which was nice. But 7, yeah, 7's never held a particular challenge. But to hear that the remake has got that, and it's got hard mode, doesn't it?
Oh, hard mode. I'm almost finished with hard mode.
Is it actually hard?
Oh, there's some points, man. Like side event monsters for side quests, they beat the shit out of me. Are you just waiting in the elevator? So I'm out. No, you just went back down.
I know. That's what I. That's what I said. Whoops. I was just thinking about. I expected everyone to spawn out of me, to be honest, and have a little conversation.
I love how they do that. Sort of
It's
like
good,
we're gonna right into you.
Just melt out of you. So good. Yeah. So the side quest monsters can fuck about with you basically.
Oh yeah. So everything really just like throw you for a loop. The bosses, they have certain algorithm changes. Their move set changes. I mean, the main thing is it's resource management because they don't let you use items either
in battle.
Yeah.
Oh.
At all. So it's like you've only got your MP secure, and if you run out of MP, there's hardly any ways to get it back.
You know what? This is going to be interesting for like later in the playthrough because items can become incredibly useful later on in the game.
Oh yeah.
So the change up of like some of like the more ridiculous optional bosses like the weapons and stuff, that's going to have a really changed dynamic to it. God, imagine what the weapons are going to be like in remake. Picture that for a second. Picture diamond weapon taking 40 minutes to get to Midgar and then just standing about. The amount of times like I've watched him coming closer and closer and closer, and then he just stays put, and I'm like, all right, well I'm gonna go off to the Chocobo farm and check in on my birds, mate. you stay put. I'll be back in a minute.
Is that what he does? Does he just slowly walk towards Midgar?
Yeah, he comes out near the crater, doesn't he, Dan? He kind of comes out of the water near the Forgotten Lands or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And when can you actually fight him?
When he gets to Midgar on land, he just waits there, and you can just walk up to him whenever you want, really.
Alright.
Yeah, he just kind of waits about. He's like, I won't fire my cannons until you're ready, Cloud. You just give me the word, my friend.
You chill out.
Yeah, you chill out.
Big explosion. Oh no.
Stunning.
Oh.
The explosion was so big, I think it fucked up your mic for a second there, Dan. Like...
Can you imagine they were going to do this on the... originally were going to do this on the Super Nintendo, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't want to because they wanted to use CDs.
Yeah. No wonder.
I've got a question. And before you two jump down my throat, it's not perverse. Just going to chuck that out there. But I've heard a lot of people saying good things about Jessie for the remake.
Yeah.
Well, I liked her character from the demo. Like they put a lot more time into Jessie and Biggs and Wedge.
Yeah.
I'm not in this one. They're just
You said it was going to be perverse.
I thought you said it wasn't perverse.
It's not. It's observational.
Sure.
I mean, all the characters
It's for
are great.
research.
It's for research. All the characters are great, and they put a lot of work into making sure you love these characters, especially Jessie. But
why?
Well,
I mean, if it's not too difficult
lads,
to like
what should I do with Aerith then?
Say nothing. Hey, listen.
Hey, listen, baby.
Hey, listen. Don't see many flowers around here. Never mind.
Yeah, don't see many flowers around here. You want to get a flower from her, but you want to give it to Tifa.
You're straight out the gate.
you like fuck Ares. Like you know, she's very sweet and everything. But
we know her fate.
yeah, we the thing is like if you're wanting to get some, you know, if you want to get some mileage out of your relationship, you go with Tifa. Where the rubber meets the road, Tifa's your girl. Aerith is a fucking powder keg of a relationship right there. It's never gonna happen.
Powder keg.
Yeah.
It's some people walking very leisurely around after an explosion.
It's true, isn't it? Yeah. Although people do react very strangely to extreme cases of stress, so this could be hyper realistic. To be honest, it's like people who are in like terrorist situations seem to forget there was a terrorist in the first place. It's almost like they reinvent a scenario. Look at the people in the windows by the building.
Oh yeah.
You see? Like
What's going on outside?
Little characters moving around. Yeah. So yeah, where were we? Tifa. Yeah. So Jesse, that's it. Can you explain this without giving away any sort of spoiler, effectively? Why they've made her lovable or more endearing than she was in this?
Oh, well, I mean, one of the main reasons is obviously because it's in episodic parts as well. You're spending a lot more time with these characters, and it gives everyone a chance to delve more into their backstory, their motivations. So, I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, true, very true.
The voice actor, I think Erica Lindbeck. I might get the name wrong there.
Okay, let's do a quick Google.
She's amazing as Jessie, just so much fun. Personally, I loved Biggs.
Really?
Oh, and he doesn't like a lot of
God
backstory, but it's just the storytelling, the things that are just if you look for them. And Wedge is all right. Wedge is a bit useless, but. He
kind of is in this though, isn't he?
He becomes a bit of a joke. You get to like him a bit more, but he's always a part of someone's joke.
Right. He's kind of he's acting in part like comic relief. You reckon?
It doesn't help that he's who plays him as well.
Who plays him? Because I've got Erica Lindbeck up, and let me say, I like what I see.
Oh.
So who plays Biggs?
It's Badger from Breaking Bad.
Oh no! He's doing the voice for Biggs.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Sorry about that, but no, he's doing the voice for Wedge.
L. Jones.
Yeah, no, that's the voice for Wedge.
No way.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's funny.
That makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's so good. Yeah, I'm actually looking at some pictures of Wedge at the moment. Wedge is well, considering for any non-English non-British viewers, there is a English slang called wedge, and it means you're hefty, chunky, fat, big, muscular, any one of those.
But Biggs and Wedge.
I'm looking at Wedge, and my God, he's Wedge.
Yeah.
Is he not?
He's funny. He bounces off people, but
what? Literally, like a ball.
Yeah. What did Jessie give you? What did Jessie give you?
What did Jessie give? What, me?
Yeah. What did she give you, Tom? Didn't she give you something, Steph?
Steph?
He's so engrossed.
Where's Steph? I thought he's been quiet for a while. What the fuck? Steph's gone.
Still playing.
He is.
Wait. Was my mic muted? I think I muted my mic.
You fucking muted your mic, man.
My bad.
It's like I was like, he's been silent for a long time now. Actually, what's going on? Yeah, what did Jessie give you, Steph?
Yeah, I don't know. I was replying to yourself. I was replying to a text, and then I was.
For fuck's sake, man!
So the sequence of events was this: I had to sneeze, so I paused my mic. So I could right. Then I got a text, so I quickly replied to the text whilst apparently Jessie was giving me something. So I was just pressing A.
The text was 48 cream eggs for £11.
Yeah, get on it. So then I finished the text and forgot to unmute my mic. And then you guys were talking. I was talking to you, and then clearly you weren't hearing me.
They kept ignoring me. I felt really isolated.
That could have been a series of events which went on far too long. Me and Dan are like, he's very quiet. And he's going, I'm fucking talking to you, dick.
And then I think, as I explained that, I think I was just talking to Wedge over and over again.
Oh my god. Some high class fucking Final Fantasy VII gameplay going on here. Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, the remake. Look, I'm once again. This is for research purposes, as I'm doing this, not for any sort of perverse nature that you seem to place upon my shoulders for bizarre reasons. I'm going to see if I can find a FF7. I'm typing as I'm speaking. You might hear it. FF7 remake. Tifa, Aerith, Jessie.
Red 13.
Red 13. Yeah, here you go. Look, I've got a picture of all three of them together. Now, like I say, research purposes. I'm going to rate each one of them out of 10.
Oh, God.
For research purposes. Now, bear with me. Right.
Yeah.
The thing is, Jessie does herself no favors by wearing like medieval armor, in my opinion.
Well, she might get shot at. She needs it.
Yeah, that's a point actually. Although I've got a picture of Jessie winking right now, and that puts her up a couple of marks.
Yeah, she's cheeky.
Okay. Okay, right. I think I've got my scores.
Yeah.
And they're out of 10. I'm gonna rate them out of out of 10 materia. So I'm gonna give Aerith.
Oh God.
7 out of 10 materia slots.
You haven't heard her speak yet, though.
Why does that
make it better or worse?
Oh, makes it much better. Much better. Oh man, she's great. She's great.
I've got a quick 4-second video here of Tifa saying shit. Should I watch it quickly and then reassess?
Yeah, go ahead. I love it when she says shit.
Give me just a second. Okay, she's gone up to 8.5. Right, so Aerith is an 8.5. Oh.
But you realise you're now going to have to do the voices for the other two as well, otherwise it's not a fair contest.
Oh, fucking hell. All right, Jessie, voice. Oh, crap, I'm on Toy Story.
I was going to say, who are you going to get? You might get Jesse Pinkman. You're going to get, you got Jessie from Toy Story.
Oh, shit, I'm really lost now, guys. Hang on.
You just
while you're looking at that, talking about the original game, I do love what they've done with the animation and the visuals. Like Barrett in particular, although he's unfortunate sort of stereotype in many ways.
Jessie's gone down. Jessie's gone down.
She's gone down.
Yep, she's gone down. Jessie was an 8 before this. She's gone down to a 7. So 7 for Jessie.
She comes on very strong.
Yes, she's too much. I don't like it. I think. Well, number one, I'm scared of confident women, so she's gone down in my book. So Jessie's a 7.
Yeah.
Aerith's an 8.5. Let me listen to Tifa's voice. Sorry, Dan, you carry on. I'll find Tifa.
By the way, lads, our half an hour is up. So once Tom's finished doing this awful segment, we'll
Excuse me.
Finish.
But we get to see Tifa. That's all that matters.
Yeah, Steph. Segment. Research.
There she is.
All right. Okay, I've got the video I'm watching currently is Cloud coming to 7th Heaven for the first time. Oh, she's Japanese. That doesn't help. Oh, fuck.
I feel like I want to play some of it in Japanese as well, just to hear the different voice acting.
Tifa's got massive feet.
I'm so glad that's where you went.
They're like flipper feet.
Like, Steph.
I'm so glad that's where you went with it. She needs big feet to kick people with.
To be fair, whoever that fella is there on the end of the table, he's also got big feet. Maybe it's just a big feet land.
The one at the end. That's Biggs, isn't it?
Yeah.
God, I can't find her in English. Hang on.
I love how everyone's in the remake. They're comparing Biggs to Charlie Sheen. Funny in itself, but
oh, hang on. Right.
Daniel's
Tifa's getting a 9.5 easily.
uh,
In fact, you know what? 10 out of 10. 10 mysterious documents.
Tom, Tifa always was going to get a 9.5 or a 10 out in your eyes.
Did you know?
No matter what.
If you move Tifa's name around into...
Right, Tom, I'll give the flower to Tifa like you wanted.
Yes, absolutely. You're not going to give it to Marley. You're not getting anywhere with that unless you're a real pervert.
God.
And with that, I think we should call an end to the episode.
Hang on. If you flip Tifa's name around,
Yeah.
a fit. Because she's fit.
See, I thought you were going to go with Theta, as in big feet.
That would have been good, actually. Beta would have been good. Yeah, so basically, to sum up this episode, Jesse, 7. Aerith, 8.5.
Is that really
10.
what we're taking from this episode?
10. Tifa, 10. 10 out of 10 for Tifa. Yep, that's all we're taking. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. I love
glad
Paris
we
animation.
got that covered. Thanks, Steph, for bringing that up.
There we go.
Cool.
Good.
All right. Well, we'll leave it at that then.
Yeah, good. Right. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Opening Bid. Make sure that you have already, or if not, go to it, our full podcast episode of Final Fantasy VII and the adjoining film, Advent Children. Don't watch Advent Children, just watch the podcast instead. It's a lot better. It's a lot quicker. It won't be so much of a waste of your time. Just do that. Save yourself the bother. And most importantly, do like and subscribe and check our description for all sorts of ways of how to support us and other playlists and other material. Thank you so much from me, Tom, Steph, and Dan. We appreciate it very much. And we'll catch you next time.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.